Hello guys, it's Ciaran. Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm in Ciaran's crazy world, and in today's episode, I am joined by my first helper, and that is Harry the Hippo. Hello, Harry. Nice to see you today. Anyway, let's head off down the stairs, and let's actually head to the basement because I realised I didn't actually show you the new rooms. Uh, like finished off in the last video. So we got the RIP the Lapis room there, and then in the meeting room. Uh, there's a weird glitch on Bedrock, or as me and my close friends call it, Bug Rock. And oh, that's a bit weird. Didn't drag spruce there. Okay, I'm gonna fix that while I continue to rant. But there's a weird glitch on Bedrock that makes paintings randomly disappear after a while. Now I don't know if it's because I'm on a realm. I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong or if I'm generally being pranked. But I don't think I am being pranked because no one comes on the world unless I'm in it, and they're usually in videos like Harry is now. Um, but yeah, for some odd reason, paintings randomly disappear, and that makes certain things annoying. And unfortunately, it happened to the meeting room, the basements, and all my corridors. So I've added paintings back. They might not be the same, but I tried my best anyway to get the same ones. And yeah, Sniff is here, and he did sniff up some flowers, so I planted them here. So we've got a pitcher pod and a torch flower. So yeah, and he's dropped another pitcher pod. That's amazing. And then here's the mine. Nothing's really happened, I don't think, to the mine. Um, but yeah, it's just a mine. You know, nothing really interesting about it. And just go down here a little. Yeah, see, it's just boring and honestly kind of crappy. But anyway, let's head upstairs now so we can go to the doghouse. So yeah, about the paint thing. If anyone knows how to fix that or prevent it, please let me know. And Harry, you're just stood in the doorway, but okay. So let's head off to the doghouse. And in today's episode, I'm going to be joined by. Let's be joined by Freddy. So, Freddie, you can join me, and we're going to head off to the Crazy Land. As today, we are going to start building a brand new minigame, and I'm just going to drop that picture pod in there quick because I don't really want to carry it with me. So let's head off there, and yeah, then we can start building this brand new minigame. Sorry about that. Had a little technical issue there. But yeah, let's run off to the game. Well, we're going to be building the game, and it's right at the front actually, so that's not too bad. And oh, I'll show the chorus crystal off now. It's all grown its flowers. So let's run over here, and you can kind of see it poking over the edge. And I'm so glad this area is finished. So that's amazing. And as I'm doing this voiceover for the video, we did just find out the winner of the poll on an area that people want me to finish in the 200s first, and that is the area near Snowy Igloo. So that is going to be coming up in the 260s roughly, because at this moment in time I have recorded 260 episodes of Ciaran's Crazy World. And I know that's probably crazy because I think this is episode 245, I want to say. Uh, so, yeah, it's kind of funny how many videos I've actually got pre recorded. But yeah, so you can look out for that happening. And I've also got other areas that I am planning to finish off anyway before 200. So yeah, it was a quite a close one between the Snowy Igloo area and the Diva Catwalk Toys Toy Store area. Uh, so maybe I might do both of them in the 200s. But if not, you know, the area near the Toys Toy Store will get done in the 300s. Early 300s at least. I have a lot of builds designed and I've kind of got a plan on how I'm going to build them. So, yeah. Anyway, let's grab all the blocks we need, and we're going to start by marking out the entrance, which I apparently did not. So I need to count 11 blocks, I believe, and then from this end. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Place a block. Skip 2, place a block. Well, technically it's 13 blocks of like 4 long strips of grass, but I always leave 2 blocks of grass down the side of everything. Apart from the game that's right near us, Squid Target, that's just different. So now I want to go 4 in this direction and then do like 2 there. So let me do that on both sides. And I want to make sure I actually get this right. Because the last thing I want to do is get this wrong, because this will make the whole game inaccurate. So then I'm going to add 2 diagonals there, then another 2 there, and then I believe I want to go 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I just need to repeat the pattern. So 2 there, 1, 1 there, another 2. And then this is going to just be a long trail that's going to connect to the other end of this. So let me just add the 2 diagonals there, 2 here, 7 blocks here, and then repeat that pattern on the side here. So there's 2 there, 1, 2 there, 2 there. And then this is going to connect up to the other side, which I think is 12 long, I believe. So we'll just say it's 12. If I'm wrong, you know how long it is. And there's a wandering trader on top, and a frog on top of the lava maze. Bit dangerous. You're probably going to end up getting burnt to a crisp, but we're just going to do that. Okay, so now what we want to do is grab the honey block. Let me just not empty my inventory quick. And grab some more honey. Yeah, it is called the honey block. I wanted to make sure I got that right. So now we need to build 2 blocks of honey on each side. And oh yeah, you can't jump on honey. That's really annoying. But let's just do this for now. So we need to add 2 blocks of honey on top of all this yellow concrete, like so. Okay, so let's keep placing this honey as we are doing. And that's actually a really clever way to get up. Uh, oh yeah, I forgot you can't jump on honey. It's very, very annoying. I should make an actual game about like honey because it's actually really interesting. You know how you can't jump on it, you can't sprint on it. I don't believe, um, and you can't. Well, items trickle down the side of it. It's actually a really fascinating block, and I could do a lot with it. But in this game, all what this honey is actually doing is for design because it actually looks pretty good for the game. And we are doing a game about bees and honey, in fact. But the honey block doesn't really have much to do with the gameplay. Um, so I won't spoil the concept of the game at this moment in time. But I will reveal it probably in the next video or the episode we play it. But today we just want to get the main part of this done. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that goes well. So now what we want to do is add yellow concrete on top, I believe. But there is some little bumps that I want to add in, and they're just going to go on the middle of each side. And it's not yellow concrete, it is black concrete even, I want to add. I'm going to have to get down, aren't I? And let's just make a staircase and let's just jump on it like that. So there we go. I can see Harry built up with some dirt there. That's pretty clever, Harry. So let's just add black concrete on top of all this and then leave enough space for this bump quick. Like so. And then let's keep filling all this in like this. And hopefully we can get the most of this game done. And hopefully all we're going to have left to do is a few decorations and the redstone for the next video. So let's just keep building this and then point it up like that. And I just realised it's probably good to explain the idea of the game now. Because building it will make a bit more sense. So the idea is there's going to be it's a 2 3-player game. I think 3 players is going to be a lot more fun than 2. So what it is, there's going to be 2 Buzzy Bees and they're going to be at the bottom of the game. And then in the middle of this game, in the sky, we're going to build this massive, well, this cute little bee. And basically there's going to be a beekeeper or a honey collector, honey hunter. I don't really know what I'm going to call it yet. But basically they're going to be throwing the honeycomb from the bee down, trying to get it into a minecart that's going around the entire game, while the bees are trying to prevent it. And basically, the aim of the game is for the bee, well, the honey hunter. That's what we're going to call it, the honey hunter. I've decided right now it's called the honey hunter, and they're just trying to get as much honey as they can into the hopper minecart. So that's basically the aim of the game. So that's basically what we're going to be doing. So let's just get this minecart chat done now, so we can work out the placement for the bee. Uh, So let's mine all the way around this outside like so. We're gonna decorate this inside part with in the next video probably with the trees and other stuff that we need to add. Like I'm gonna add a little pond, but I think it would be easier to do the redstone before we do that. So then we're not getting blocked in by the redstone. So let's keep mining all of this out, and then I'll add some torches on after this is done. So Harry, if you want to add the track in, that'll be pretty useful. Um, so let's just drag it all around like this. I'll add the power rails on at a later date. So let's just mine. Fill all this in with the black concrete, and it's very bee colours. And this game is one of the oldest games I've had designed. I think I had it designed like in the early hundreds. I don't even know. But I thought it wasn't a very good game, and yeah, I decided it's not that, and it's actually quite fun to play when we had Testigos. Anyway, now I need to make this track come out a bit here, like so, and then what we're going to do is build it up a bit and alternating between black concrete and yellow concrete, and this is where the bee's going to be. So let's just pile it up. I don't really know how high this is. If I do it wrong, I will fix it outside of the video and move the bee if I end up doing this wrong, but I believe that is right. So what we want to do now is add some torches. Just because it's getting quite dark, and if a creeper spawns, this is quite an easy game to get damage. Because honey you can just break with your fists. So let's not have that happen and light up this game. And I honestly don't know where Harry went. Oh, he's out here. I'm assuming he's sorting the minecarts out. So I do want to build the bee now. So maybe it will be a good idea to sleep actually, because it is night time, and I want to use the house. Oh, okay, never mind. We're not going to use the house. We're going to come here instead. So let's go sleep here. And there we go, we slept in our little lava maze house. And please, Freddy, I did see you there, stay away from the lava. And by the way, if you didn't know, dogs can teleport through glass, which I don't know if that's actually a thing that's meant to happen, or it's just a bug, or if I'm the only person that didn't know that. But outside of the video, I was taking a dog back. I think it was Dude. I had Dude with me in this video. Don't even know if you've seen the video. I can't remember what video it was. But when I was bringing him back, I ran past the lava maze and he teleported inside the lava through the glass. He was fine. He's in the doghouse. He's safe. I was able to save him. I had some meat on me, which was lucky. But yeah, that was terrifying. So now I get a bit scared when I'm carrying the dogs around the lava, taking dogs around the lava. But anyway, I ought to focus on this bee. So I think I've gone 3 out on each side. And then I want to do 4 rows of yellow behind it. Well, 3 rows in front, actually. Yeah, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be fine. Maybe 4, actually. Yeah, it is 4. It is 4 here, not behind it, but in front of it. And then we're going to alternate the pattern when we get to the back. I do need to keep this little area open for the minecart track. And let's just break that out for now. So this is the bottom of the bee. And it's actually quite tall. I didn't realise how high it actually is. But now what we want to do is do a yellow and black pattern. So I want to do one yellow, one yellow, and then two black. I think we'll be fine. Freddy, be careful. I know you won't die from this fall if you fall, but I still don't want you to get hurt. So let's just fill this in like so, and then add the yellow concrete there, black concrete there, and more yellow there. And we need to build this up, but I might do the face first. I think that would be a lot easier. So if we just add a row of black here and here, so that's one, two, one, two, three. Add a little blue block there. That's going to be for the eyes. Fill all this in with yellow, and then add one row of yellow on the top, maybe. Let's do two. Uh, three even. An amount of yellow concrete. And Harry's added a minecart track. That's great. So let's just find some yellow concrete, which is right there. Let's just grab a load of it, and let's grab get rid of the honey, and grab some more black concrete. Okay, let's go back up here so I can finish building this face of the bee. Oh yeah, that looks good actually. So let's just put some blocks there, pile up here, drag it up like so, and let's just add a little antenna there, and then did that in the wrong place, and then do one there. So it's 7 blocks long. I think it's 7 blocks high too. So it looks like this. That's good. And then now we just need to follow the pattern down. So now that the torches are added on the front, basically we just need to drag these walls up. I think we do have to add like a little more black concrete or a little less black concrete in a second. So let's just add this yellow there. Let's add that yellow there with one black concrete on the top. And then let's drag this up with yellow again. And then the rest of it's just going to copy that over like so. And that's all what we got to do. So let's fill that in there like so, and then we just got that little part there to do as well. So let's just push Freddy out of the way a little bit, and then if we drag all this down now, that the main part's done, and now we just got to drag all these stripes around, which shouldn't be too difficult. This is all just going to be black at the back of the bee, and I do need to remember to add a stinger on. And we've got some little wings that we need to add on the bee. This bee I tried to make as accurate as possible to the actual Minecraft bee. So hopefully it passes it off, and hopefully it looks really good. I did build it in a sketchbook world of mine. That's how I design all my builds in a sketchbook world. But then I have another world that's this world, but it's a copy of it. Oh, sorry, Freddie, I didn't mean to punch you. Let me just sit you down. So I can see if the builds are actually going to look good in the area. And it did look good, so hopefully it still looks good in the actual world. So let's just do that like that, and drag this up a bit, drag this across, and then we've almost finished the bee. Yeah, so it should look good, and I'm just excited to get this area done. It's been long overdue, and it's at the front, so I really wanted it to look good. But I was very hit and miss whether it did even look good, and whether it was even fun. But now that I know it is, I'm very happy with it. So now we need to build the wing, and I wasn't meant to drag that across there, so let me just add that in there, like so. And then let's build this wing right on top of it, and then do 2 little bits back there. If I just come out one there and there, so it's like little C's or brackets if you want to call it that. And then let's make the wing shape so it should look something like this. I don't really know how to explain this as I'm going along. But hopefully you'll see what it looks like if you wanted to build this game. Which I know some people do build the world, and MVXCZZ, as known as Jason, also does tutorials on it. So eventually he will do a tutorial on this. Maybe. Depends if he wants to continue. He may stop. You never know. Each to their own, you know. But it should be quite easy to copy. So there's one wing done. Now we just need to copy this wing. That wing that we just did, but in reverse over here. So it's going to look the same. It's just going to be the different way. inverted, I guess you could say. So let's just do that like that, and I can see Harry's added some power rails down there, which is great. And then I just need to add a block there to do that and break all this light blue, like so. And we're very high up. It's actually the tallest game round here. That's crazy. I didn't think it was actually that tall. And now let's just pile up to see if the wings are right. Yeah, they look good. Well done, me. I'm glad that worked. So now I just need to add some more torches on the bee itself, so we don't get any hostile mobs or googlies spawning on top of the bee, because that would be terrifying if you came up here and then creepers there and it goes bang and blows up the little buzzy bee. We should name the bee. Actually, that's a good idea. Uh, I'll think of a name. I might just call him Buzzy. Buzzy the bee. So let's just do that there, and then put a torch there, and then yeah, I think we need to do the inside now. So let's just mine this part in like this, and let's try to add the stairs in, or do we just jump down? Let's add some stairs in. Nope, you're not going to be there. You're meant to be down there, and one there, and one there. There we go. That's good. So let me just run down here. Freddy, you can stand up now. Uh, Maybe I should keep some armadillo scoots on me in case the wolf farmer gets injured. That might be something I may contemplate doing in future videos. But yeah, do we have time to do the inside? I think we do actually. Okay, so let's just come down here and go to the chest and grab the new resources and empty my inventory of the old ones. So we need some honeycomb, we need the item frames. Do I grab the armors now? No, we'll grab that in a bit. So let's just go up this. Yeah, let's grab the armor stunts and stuff and the armor. So we can just get it all done. Let's just dump all these flowers in there too. They're all just clogging up my inventory. So let's just dump all that in there, grab all this, and I shouldn't need anything else. Maybe strip bamboo. Yeah, for the signs. And I don't need the lily pads until we have the lake in. Okay, let's come up here and let's build this. So I need to add some honeycomb, just kind of everywhere. So it's like a beehive inside of the bee. That sounds a bit silly, I know, but it's Ciaran's Crazy World after all. So the bee's actually just going to be full of honey. So let's just add some honey there, and some honey there, and some there, like that. So it's like it's kind of trickling down, and it's not going to be even anyway, um, because it doesn't have to be even. Freddy's there. Hello, Freddy. So let's just add a bit of honey there, like that. That looks good. Some more there, a bit there. Let's cover up that part there and the eye. Drag it out there like that. A bit more there like that. Let's just break them. That's a bit too much there. Let's put some there though, and drag it out there. And Freddy's climbed the stairs. That's so cute. Uh, we need to keep that kind of open so we can still get there. So let's just do that. Yeah, that looks good. And now let's add the busy bees and the well, let's just get the last few details done. So we need to add a iron frame there with a minecart with a hopper, and then another minecart with a hopper there. And then let's make a crafting table. I need to make bamboo planks. Okay, let's do that. Make a crafting table. We'll make the crafting table in a second, actually. Now that the button's added, let's add the outfit there. So that's going to be the honey hunter, and then we're going to add the busy buzzy bees here. So let me just grab the armor there, and then let's grab the other one, like there, and let's just add these onto the item frame. So these are going to be the outfits for the busy bees, and then the hunter, the honey hunter, is going to be at the other side, right there, because they're going to be the one that's going to be on top of the bee. And then, yeah, I need to add some signs. Do I do that now? Yeah, let's make a crafting table quick. Oh, I did not make enough planks. Oh, you only get 2 planks. Oh, Did not know that. But let's add a crafting table there, and then let's add. Well, let's make some bamboo signs because I think that looks the best with the honey. That is slabs. For a barrel. That's a good idea. Uh, I do need to make signs now. So let's just. I can add the signs in outside of the video if need be. Yeah. No, let's do them now. We got a bit more time. So let's make some signs there and then add that there. So this sign is going to say Buzzy Bees because that's what they're going to be. And then this one is going to say the Honey Hunter because there's only one. So let's put Honey and then Hunter. There we go. And that's it. That's all what we're going to do in today's video. And I think we actually did a great job of getting it all done. So let's empty. Well, let's add the sign on here first, actually, while I got it. So the game's going to be called Busy Buzzy Bees, which I think is very suitable. I was originally just going to call it Buzzy Bees, but now we got it called that, which is great. I love the name. And I love the game, and I love the design, and I hope you lot love it too. So let's just shove all that stuff in the chest quick. And then let's end the video. Let's go somewhere to end it. Where do we go? Let's go near jump for it. I was going to say go on the lava maze, and then I was like, my dog may die. But let's quickly sleep first. Harry, if you're here, there we go. And there we go. Quickly go to sleep. And hopefully Freddy is okay. I'm sure he's not silly enough. So yeah, let's just end the video around here, I guess. Let's just run up here. And let's see the bee. Oh, it looks so good. Anyway, that's going to be the end of today's episode, everyone. So thank you all for watching, and bye!